Hello everyone, it's been a while. I'm redoing my series on cryptocurrency analysis because most of it was not done in a way that I would like and very scattered. So I'll make all of my cryptocurrency analysis or any of my financial videos much more structured. To start out, I'm going to be doing something very simple. I'm just going to be looking at Bitcoin, the two main, at least bullish interpretations that are on the table. What you have in front of you is my current Elliott wave count using the futures version. You can also use the index and chart it virtually the same way. Uh, but what you have is essentially Bitcoin going from 3,000 to 69,000 and then bottoming back again around 15,000. And this is a wave 1 and 2. The wave 3 for this would be expected to be around 700,000 to 2.3 million. So if this is a wave 1 2, it is significantly more bullish. On the other hand, the other interpretation is that it's actually going to be a wave 5 taking place. DecodeJar is someone who I talk with on Twitter quite a lot, and me and him have virtually the same Elliott wave analysis. Sometimes we differ by a little bit, but he's a really respected person for me, at least from an Elliott wave perspective. But virtually the same charting. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, expanded flat, very expanded flat. And then you get your wave 5, and the targets for the wave 5 are roughly 100,000 to 175,000. I know I'm rounding, but it makes numbers easier. So right now, a lot of people on Twitter who talk about, at least in an Elliott wave perspective, a lot more people like this wave 5. However, for me, I will always like this 1 2 significantly more, mainly because of just how slow this wave 5 is playing out. So for right now, what I have templated here is just kind of, if you use this trend line, is just what we are looking at moving forward. And off of that low, you had a leading contracting diagonal for a 1, and then you had a flat for wave 2, and now we're up in another rally. And this is one of my comments that I gave to DecodeJar when he was posting his stuff. This section right here is just this zoomed in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're currently in this 5 wave move, and the most likely target for this is going to be $40,000. However, 39,000 is also on the table, and it can go significantly higher if this becomes a much larger wave 5 or expanded or extended wave 5, to use the correct term. But in general, the target upcoming, regardless of count between the two, is $40,000. Some people have this portion right here charted significantly differently from me and DecodeJar. You can probably find them very easily. However, a lot of the Fibonacci ratios, the extensions and retracements, they work really well when you start to use this setup right here. And normally when you have Fibonacci clusters or things hit basically to the penny or within $1 or two of where you expect Fibonacci ratios to go, it's more than likely the count that you're going to get. So for me, I'm looking at this as a very large wave 1 2. We're currently in a wave 3, and we're just in a 1 2, finishing a smaller 1 2. And then once we do that, we'll be onto this 3, 4, 5, and then that'll be a 1 within this larger 3 for me. However, for this count, this will be a wave 1 2, 3, 4, 5, and it'll probably end up somewhere in here. If I had to take a guess, off of this count, 135,000 is a pretty good target. I've seen some people around that, but I like to use 135. But yeah, that's all I have for you for this one. Just a quick and simple analysis of the two main charts or counts for Bitcoin.